Today we're going to talk about the mortgage refinance process and the benefits of refinancing your mortgage. And we're getting started right now. Hey, what's going on? I'm Emmett Dempsey, mortgage advisor with Geneva Financial here in beautiful Port St Lucie, Florida. And welcome to another mortgage and home buying tip. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about mortgages or the home buying process in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, refinancing. What is it? What are some of the goals that you can accomplish? And also an example. First of all, what is a refinance? A refinance is where you get a new lender to pay off your old lender. So your mortgage you're currently making payments on will get paid off, so that you have a payoff, and then a new mortgage from Geneva Financial from us replaces your old mortgage. So you would go into refinance. So what are the goals of the refinance? You would only refinance if the goals make sense to you. And I always tell clients that any loan that I offer is a fundamental difference of what you have now versus what is possible. So that's what I do, is lay out possibilities. And if the possibilities make sense, then we execute on them. So, and it's no different for a refinance. So we look at your current mortgage, and in any analysis that I do, I'll go over it in a mortgage coach in a minute, is your current mortgage versus what's possible. And some of the goals that you can accomplish with a refinance are as follows. Basically, lower your rate and payment. So that's a self-explanatory. So you have a 7% rate, you lower it to a 4. Obviously, your rate and your payment are going to be lower. So is the payment low enough to justify the closing costs that are required? Second goal that you can have is go from an adjustable rate mortgage to a fixed. So you have an adjustable rate mortgage, you go to a fixed rate loan. Therefore, you insure yourself against any potential rising interest rates. The next is debt consolidation. So basically, if you have equity in your property, you refinance in your new mortgage, pay off all of your debts, and your blended interest rate's lower. Therefore, it increases your monthly cash flow. So it's a great way for folks to save some money, pay off high interest credit card debts, and to get into a better financial situation with a debt consolidation loan. The next is to reduce your term. Say you bought a house, you put 10 years into it, you don't want to start over again on a 30-year fixed. Say you want to go to a 15 or a 10. By doing that, it makes your payments more principal than interest, so you save a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars when you look at the numbers by reducing your term. The final goal that a lot of folks use as a refinance for is getting rid of private mortgage insurance. So if you bought your home with an FHA loan, which has a mandatory PMI, and then you have equity built into it, you can refinance and to a conventional loan, and then you would have no longer a PMI, and that would reduce your monthly payment. So what I'm going to do now is go into a mortgage coach presentation of a sample refinance presentation of basically what we currently have versus what is possible. Also shows what happens if we reinvest the difference of a payment savings into the market. With called a reinvestment. So take a look at here, and here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's a simple mortgage coach total cost analysis that I give to all my clients, whether they're buying a house or getting a refinance. But this is a refinance comparison. You can see this is for a client that currently has a 6% rate, and I see these rates all the time. 6% or higher that people out there are still paying. Property value of $300,000. Just as an example, you can see what's possible. And what I'm going to show you is for a cash out refinance, lowering the rate and also pulling some cash out. So you see here, here's just the first option, which is a 375 rate. Payment drops from $1,898 down to $1,511. So that's a $387.40 difference. Okay, and it's $27,000 cash out. You can use that to pay off debt, to use it to do renovations, kids' college, whatever you want to use it for. Basically, pull cash out, lower your payment. So that's and all those different goals you can accomplish. So you can see. That's what just by doing a standard cash out refinance will do. But let's do some advanced tactics here. What would happen if you were to, refinance to 375 and reinvest that 387.40 into the market? Say at a 7% rate, which has been pretty conservative over historical returns for the stock market. You just replaced it in a S&P 500 ETF, so to speak. Here's what would happen. Basically, you keep your payment at $1,898, so you keep paying that $1,900 payment that you've always been paying, and instead you invest $387.40. You call a financial advisor, or you use Ameritrade or whoever you use, and just have that auto drafted into an account and invest in the market. Here's what would happen. Basically, you look at this net worth over 20 years, and here's net worth. Basically, you're going to build equity by owning the property over 20 years, but it adds an extra $200,000 to your net worth. That's a pretty good, nice chunk of change as you get older for your nest egg, and just by refinancing, just by recasting and by reorganizing your debt. So that's the power of refinancing and what it can accomplish for you. And this last column is what happens if you were to invest that $27,000 in addition to this 387.40. You can see it's almost $1 million at the end of the day, over 20 years. So an extra 313,000 in assets, and then just at a 7% rate. So of course, so this is just the power of refinancing. And again, if you want your own mortgage cost analysis, I hope this is informative. And give me a call. Thanks. Okay, and welcome back. Hope that was an informative look about how I present refinance options, how you can save a lot of money using the reinvestment tool to see what the overall financial benefit of refinancing is. If you want your own personalized refinance analysis to see if it's a good time for you to refinance, give me a call, 772-618-5058. Go to dempseymortgage.com. And as always, if you want to learn more about mortgages or the home buying process in general, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.